Hello, everybody. How are you? Let's not cut to the chase. I'm going to go over this sweet and easy. On this thing, okay, there's 37 numbers and 38 on the right side. 2 times 37 is 74. JESUS is 74. The heart of this is 5, 14, 23, and 32. I won't show you where they are on here because on here will tell me another story. They total 74. It belongs in the E position. Jesus and time 47 reverse. The spirit of 36 is 3 by 8. Here's one here, here's one here, here's one here. A cube, a cube, a cube, or just let's look at it as 3 flat circles with 2 sides. Okay, whatever's in between is this. Let's call it the hydro circle. Okay. One here, and then one over the 2 that takes up part of the 2. But they do not overlap. They create 2 what I call vesica Pisces. They create the X in between here of 2 worlds and these openings over here. 76 and 74. 76 times 3 is 228, which is 4 times 57, which is the number to the moon. 75 is the total of these two. 57, 75 is the total to the value of this and the value of this, creating 3 of them. 1 moon over 2 parts of what I would call moon, moon, moon. 3 moons. 2 moons of, let's say, Venus moons, which is Mars, and the Earth moon, if we want to look at it that way. 2 times 38, 2 times 37, 3 times 75 is 225. 3 times 57 equals 171, equals 8 and 7. H and A. Ha 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 ha. 1 and 8. The 18th number. Why is that? Why? Because 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 is 7 and 8. 8 and 7 is 15. 15 is the number to a circle, the egg. What is in between? 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4 represent 6, 7, and 8 to bring it to 10, 10 world, or the 2, 3, and 4 is reverse 4 and 3, and 2 and 5 bringing it to the heart of the 2 worlds. This totals 7 and 5, 12 equals to 33 equals to 132, the doorway, or ABC. If we take ABC multiplied by the 47, we will see we reach the year 5781, which stands for the moon, and 81 is Venus, the 1-8 we just spoke about, the gateway, 1 and 7. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7. Why is it H? Because in the piano, when you get 1 and 7, okay, the 7, 1 and 7, 7 is G. The next one is the H, which returns to A. It's GA played in H, which is 1 and 8 played inside the center. So when we now understand the multiples, 225 plus 15 and 15, the value of this, 15 times 15 is 225, plus this equals 255 plus 6 equals to 261. 261. 26, 6, 1. 6, 1 represents 1/6 the light. 6 1 represents the Mars, Saturn moonlight. 1 and 2 is the father, mother, which is the 3. 3 sides, 3 worlds, 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 2 on the outside, the 3rd one in the center, because the father plays from within the center. 855 and 255. What is the difference between 8? 8 and 2 show the world, the 8 world or the 2 world. Either it's in the 4 worlds of the 55, freedom, or it's only in the 2 worlds. This is the 2 world of Venus. The 2 world of Venus is on this side and on this side. The 8 is the heaven. The heaven is in between, right here. It's taken up, and when this overlaps the 2 sides over here, picking up 2 here and 2 here and 2 here and 2 here, and overlapping in each of the corners. 2, 4, 6, and 8, and overlapping in each of the corners. 255 is the same as 555. Why? Because that brings it to the 7th gate. So let's see if it really works. 2 times 55 is 110. 5 times 55 is 275. 110 and 275 is 385. 85 is the speed of the silver matrix, 385. 3 and 8 is the church. 385, let's do it individually now, okay? 5 times 72. Well, hold on a second, I'm missing something here. 5 times 27, why did I, oh yes, okay. 5 times 27 and 5 times 72. 5 times 72 equals 360, which is the total circle of the numbers that come from the circle. Don't forget, we created this by the circle 15 by 15. Equals 360. And what is it equal to? 1, 3, and 5. The 1, 3, and 5, because it's in the center of the three worlds. It's in the center of the three worlds. These letters say ace. It equals to 495. 495 is the spirit of 76, which is the ace, which runs right through the two moons. It has to go through this, right through the two moons. And it passes through this, so you can't see the other dot. And they call that the seventh gate. But it's the GE energy. 2 times 75 equals to 150. 150 is right here. It's the 0 in the center that takes up both sides and the void. And it's the 5 passageway. It's the energy in the doorway. G and E, energy. Becomes 156, the passage of one spirit Aleph, because 6 takes over 1. In 110, it becomes the total of 55. When you add 1 times 10 is still 10. It's a total of 5 and 5 on each side, or 55 and 55 that make 110, which is created by the spirit of 76, which is the doorway between the joining worlds. This will equal to 385. 85, 85, and 85 is 240 plus 15. The egg and the 240 days of the Mayan, I'm not sure how to put it together right now. 8 and 2 is 10. 8 minus 1 is 7. That would be 155. 5, 1, 5 equals to 6 and 5. Equals to the same number as this. If I go down 1, I end up at the same number as this. 101, each one away from 7. 2 and 8, here I would have to go to 455. Is 220, but that would be just double of this one, so it would be the same thing, just showing me all 4 areas. I need to get the 7 world, the 10 world, and the 13 world all the time. Those are my halfways. Now, 3 times 75 is 225, because I always say 3 sides. The other side is free. I can't say the other side. The 1 plays from the 5-fold and the 9 plays from the 5-fold. Why say anything else? If I say I pick number 5, then 2 and 8 are in 5. If I say I pick number 5, 4 and 6 are in 5. We distribute from there. 2, 5, 8, 4, 5, 6 distributes. 3 times 57 is 171. 171 and 225 is 396. Isn't that perfect? The sky and the shutters. Your eyelashes, imagine these are your eyelashes opening and shutting between 2 sides, the 7th gate. Every time you sneeze, with the air you breathe. 396, let's add 30 to this. Let's add 30 to this. And then on this, how did we get to this? If we did 15 times 15 became this. No, sorry, on this one we're not, because we did it 3 by 75. So now we're going to say 12. And this one we're going to say 12. So add 12 and 12 to each one. The 12 tribes and the 12 tribes. They're both 1 away from 6. 12, but they don't need this because 7 is the division between 5. 7 is the division in 5 that creates all the 6s. To the left or the right of the center, to the left or the right or 5 is 6, 6, and 6. 12 and 12 is 24. 24 and 396, 420, 80. 420, the number for weed. 420 becomes 420 and 426, and it all has to do, Judy, this is your passage of the moon. Right over here, here's your time, 420. All to do with the ring around the moon, the electric and what's going through the moon. The moon is going through a cycle right now. Maybe not us. Maybe it's the moon cycle that's changing. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Ask me anything. It's all an equation. It's all our perception. It's how we create. You build and I build differently. We see things differently, therefore your math and my math might be different. The way we come about to find the reality, the situation, is you have to make up the scenario. Raphael, they do it all the time. Thank you for watching.